So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
Signore e signori, benvenuti a San Siro.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Raya has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, the goalkeeper's role has changed a lot since I played, Peter, and nowadays they're expected to be far more involved in the build-up play, almost playmakers. When it comes down to it, though, what you really want between the sticks is someone like this guy, someone you can rely on.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So it's down to business here. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And it's Messi. And Fernandes. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! It had to come, it just had to come, he had to have his say. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Jimenez. It's Camavinga. Fernandes. Messi. Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Now here's the big header! Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And it's Fernandes. Oh, this is a great position. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it! Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Now it's Kane. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! It's hit the crossbar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was what...
Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandez running with the ball, and this is Kane. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well read, nice interception. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Valverde. Now it's crossed into the middle. Referee has just said play on. And it's Messi. Messi touches it back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And this time, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Now the delivery. A header! Oh, it's come off the... Has another goal! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's come to nothing. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here. Great defending, strong and determined. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already promptly back underway. And this is Kane. He has found the way through. Terrific header. It's a goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Numero 10.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Numero 10.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Messi. Caicedo. And it's Messi. And here's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, off the bar. Could be danger here. Pulls it back. He rises! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Could move up a gear here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to pass it through. Lofted in. It's out for a goal kick. He's had it taken off him.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
Kane
di
under
80.113
intense pressure.
spettatori.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Oh, that's neat. And he's in on goal, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Minuto, numero 8. Messi! Messi!
He might be in here. He's had it nicked away. He's tried one! Son Heung-min. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Big chance! Sticks it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
67esimo minuto, numero 7.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Son Heung-min. Jimenez. And Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And it's Jimenez. It's Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And Messi! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Valverde. Nice bit of trickery. It's a promising position. Now the ball. He's got tall. It's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Messi. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. He's found a way through. In it comes. Oh, what a climb! No joy, but a decent try.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Akanji. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
It's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. He gets big. No, it's wide. Spread it left. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. There's the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Numero 5.
Searching pass he's played there. Takes a shot! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Kane, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly. and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Caicedo. Messi. And it's Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. No way through. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Fernandes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
Can he finish? Crossbar comes to the rescue. Has another go! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of Bale! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Valverde.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide, and back to the keeper they go. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Pinches it off him. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga. And Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Makaleli. A player who needs no introduction. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. Messi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Knocks it into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that he's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Son Heung-min gets a good foot in there. And here's Messi. Bale. Chance, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Caicedo. Camavinga engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Messi. Quick look. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a throw. Alexander-Arnold.
Un minuto di recupero.
Akanji. And Fernandes. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. Oh, smashing header! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Fernandez. And Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Fernandez. Messi. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Valverde. Tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, super find. And he's in on goal, and a chance! Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. That's been cut out, well played. And Fernandez.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Valverde. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Bale. Camavinga kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's good running with the ball. Caicedo ploughing through the middle.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Saliba did.
80.607
That's rather hopeful.
spettatori.
Over to the left. Hazard looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Fernandez. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Bale taking charge of the dead ball. Decent hit from there. Camavinga. Son Heung-min. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Akanji. Jimenez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Bale. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was alert to it. Son Heung-min. And that is out of play. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Serginho. It's out for a goal kick. Caicedo. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Messi. Pings in a header! Wow, that's a fine save. In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
A case now of complete control. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes for goal! And he should have made it 4.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Bale. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fernandes. And smartly reclaimed. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Now it's Valverde. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. He shifted it to the flank. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Well timed, excellent interception. Caicedo, not the most accurate pass. That's been slipped. It's Bale! And that is the last effort of the game. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.